Hi, I'm Tulsi. Welcome to Fitness Chicks. Welcome to my channel. And today we're going to be doing a strength training session. Bearing in mind there is no warm-up. We will be doing some activation and preparing ourselves for the main session. So there will be a 3-minute focus on specific exercises just to get that area primed for our main part. But generally speaking, there is no warm-up. So please do head over to the description box below. You will see a link to a warm-up. For those on my training platform, you're going to be able to see this in a specific area regarding your warm-up. So I have 2 8-kilogram kettlebells. If you have dumbbells, kettlebells, or whatever you have, please do bring them because they will give you an added advantage. And basically we're going to be doing 1-minute exercises just for the first 3 minutes to get us used to the main session. During the main session, we're going to do 3 minutes worth of a complex. And this is inspired by Caroline Griffin. So thank you so much for giving me this inspiration to do this. And we're going to do that 3 times. And then we're going to introduce a new complex and do that again 3 times. So the first thing we're going to do is do an RDL, taking both dumbbells, feet hip distance apart, belly button in, lower with control, come back up. So tucking your chin in, scooting those hips back. Take your time on this one. Yes, it's 1 minute worth of exercise, but remember we're priming our body to get us prepared for the main part, and it's going to kick up a gear, okay? So squeeze the glutes at the top, halfway. Good, couple more seconds here. We're gonna switch over to alternating lunges. Now you can do this with or without the kettlebells or the weight. I'm going to do it without because the next complex is actually going to be quite intense. So drop the weights down and then alternating lunges. If you are doing this with weight, obviously range of movement is up to you. Take that leg all the way back, spine nice and tall, head to the sky. Just to warm up those hamstrings, those glutes. Keeping that knee tractioned over the ankle. Halfway. Good. Remember, the range of movement depends on you. If you're feeling a little bit warmer, try and drop that knee a little bit closer to the mat. And the next one, we're going to go into sumo squat. So again, I'm going to omit the weight because we're going to introduce it quite a bit in our complex. So last minute, feet nice and wide, taking the hips down. So I'm going to lower with control, stand back up. Yeah, lower with control, stand back up. So the aim is really scoot your hips back, keep that chest elevated. Really like keeping my hands in front of me because it reminds me to elevate my chest. So whatever suits you, you do you. Figure out what supports your practice today. Beautiful. Couple more seconds, stick with me. So your legs should be on fire, ready for us to do our complex, right? And as I said, those 1 minute sessions prepares us for our main session. So let's get to it. We're going to do 5 exercises and we'll go slow at the beginning. So 3 minutes worth of exercises. Start with an RDL, come back up, go into a reverse lunge. Left, And right, we're gonna go into a supine row and then come back up into a suitcase squat. So let's do that whole thing again. RDL, reverse lunge, bent over row, and then suitcase squat. So now that you've got the routine of this, RDL, reverse lunge, bent over row, suitcase squat. So hopefully you're gonna get into the routine. So that's 1 minute gone. We've got 2 more minutes. Keep that back nice and straight on that bent over row. RDL next. Good. I'm sticking to the one side lunge because I know I'm going to swap legs and make the opposite my dominant, okay? So keep pushing. RDL, reverse lunge, bent over row, suitcase squat. Again, RDL, lunge, so RDL, reverse lunge. We've got 1 more minute here. Stick with me. Good. RDL. Woo, I almost did a row then. Row and squat. So 5 exercises, stick with me. RDL. Let's got 2 more out here. RDL. I keep wanting to do a row on the RDL. Reverse. We get a 45-second rest on the next one. So this is your last complex. Whew. And rest. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Whew. So we get about a 45 seconds to a minute rest, and we're going to do the whole complex again. And the only reason that we do the same thing again is because the first one, I don't know if you did, but I made mistakes, right? So hopefully we get to auto-correct those mistakes and get a little bit more momentum, a bit more rhythm, and then we'll attack that last set, yeah? So let's go for another 3 minutes on the clock. We're gonna go through the same exercises, RDL, lunge, row, squat, yeah? So now that we've got our breath back, hopefully you took a drink of water. Let's get ourselves set up for our next 3 minutes. Are you ready? Let's go. RDL, this time I'm gonna go back with my reverse leg. Opposite leg, I should say. Bent over row and squat. Go again. RDL, reverse, bent over. Remember your back should be nice and straight on this one, and squat, chest lifts. RDL, reverse, going with my opposite leg, sticking with that same leg just so it makes it easier, and squat. Beautiful. Make sure you push those knees out when you squat. Chest up. You can even have a nice lean if you want to attack those glutes a little bit more in the lunge. Nice row. Keep it strong. Squat. Push those knees out. Lift up. Let's go again. RDL. Lunge. Bend over row. And squat. Good. I don't know about you, but I can definitely feel my hamstrings and glutes now firing. Whew. Okay. Let's go for the row. Let's go for the squat. Keep it strong. Remember, if you want to go faster on this, please do so. Now, I want to keep the momentum, but I also want to execute the exercises to the T. I don't want my back to round. I don't want my knees to cave in. I want to make sure everything is on target so I can stay strong. Yeah, so again, if you want to speed it up, do so. If you want to take your time, that's okay too. So how long we got? We got 1 more minute on the clock. Guys are doing awesome. Well done. I felt way more momentum on this second set. So tell me in the break if you did too. Good. Give it a nice row. Give me a nice squat. Big push. RDL. This is going to be the last one now. And ooh, squat. Beautiful. Okay. A little earlier than planned, but that's okay because we can start earlier on the next one. Whew, get your breath back. Hopefully that kicked up the heart rate. Your blood's nice and flowing. You're feeling more energized and a tad sweaty, I'm not gonna lie. So we're gonna do that one more time. If you want to increase the complexity, take the hands above you for a reverse lunge. So if you want to add on some more intensity, I'll give you that option and you can have that little bit of extra. So because we stopped earlier, we're going to start earlier. So let's get started. This is our final complex now. Same thing, same movement, RDL, reverse lunge, row, squat. Are we ready? Let's go. RDL. I'm going to bring my arms up, push to reverse lunge. So adding in some complexity, come back in, go in for a row, go in for a squat. So for those of you who want to do this, RDL, bring yourselves up into a shoulder press, reverse lunge, bring it back down nice and carefully, row, all the way up, squat. Let's go again. RDL, push press if you will, lunge, row, and squat. Beautiful. Let's go again. This is our last complex. Stay strong. Keep those glutes back as you squat. RDL. All the way up. We are on our final minute. I think I keep walking forward on my beautiful. 2 more like this. Let's go. Okay, let's get 1 more rep in of each one. And rest. Whew. So we get another minute rest here. Get your breath back. Grab some water if you need it. And we are switching over to another complex. So again, we're going to do 1 rep of each exercise on for 3 minutes, and then we're going to switch it up. So hopefully you're feeling a little bit more sweaty now, a little bit more engaged and invigorated. And so our next one, we'll go through it slowly like we did on the first round. Our first round will be sumo squat, curtsy lunge left, curtsy lunge right, push press, alternate arm row, yeah? So we'll take the first round as a bit of a familiarization of all of the complex, and then we're gonna hit it up another gear, yeah? So when you're ready, let's go into, I'm gonna grab just one kettlebell for this big one. So feet nice and wide, sumo squat, taking the kettlebell up, switching over for curtsy lunge, switching over for curtsy lunge, push press, take it over, alternating arm row, alternating arm row. So you can do this with 2 kettlebells or dumbbells, whatever you are doing, but I feel like let's get into a little bit of a rhythm, just going into taking our time, getting used to the exercise, and then we can always add in more right at the end, yeah? Alternating arm row, alternating arm row. Okay, let's go again. So squat, lunge, behind you, push press up, alternating row, alternating row. I'm so glad I'm doing this with 1 kettlebell right now because I think with 2 it would have been a little bit more crazy. Beautiful. Push press it up, push press it up, come into a row. Remember your back nice and flat, bum pushed back, bent knees if you need. Come back into sumo squat. Go into alternating lunge. Good, push press it up. And alternating, we're on our final minute now. Let's get a couple more reps here. Squat, opposite, opposite, push, push, come into a row. I try and leave the kettlebell on my last arm and then go for the support with the opposite arm. So if I take my arm here for my curtsy lunge, I just take the support over, yeah? Keeping my elbow up. Push, push. Let's go in for a row. Same arm, opposite arm, row. Beautiful. Rest, 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 rest. Okay, so that was a great way to familiarize yourself with 1 kettlebell. Let's kick it up another gear and let's go into both kettlebells or dumbbells if you prefer. If you want to stick to the 1 just to keep getting used to that momentum, you can of course do that as well. So this next one, let's try double. If you prefer, you can stay with single. And then we're gonna kick it up another gear. So remember, take your time. This is not about rushing through each exercise. This is about executing it as well as you possibly can. If you need to take your time to set up before the curtsy lunge, please do so, okay? So for those of you who are coming with me, let's go into our sumo squat setup. So our 3 minutes will start in 5, 3, 2, 1, off we go. Nice wide squat. Bring it all the way up. Let's go into curtsy lunge. Curtsy lunge. Beautiful. This time we don't need to alternate arms, so it's good for the push press. Single arm, single arm. Beautiful. Let's go again. Legs nice and wide. Squat. Come all the way back up. Now this is the good thing, you don't need to swap arms if you've got both kettlebells or dumbbells. And you can keep the resistance when you've got alternating, yeah? So make sure the sumo squat, knees are out wide, push yourself up. Kettlebells are on your shoulders, giving you that nice stability. Big push press and alternating. I think that speeds up a lot of changing, and now we've got used to it. It gives us a really good chance to push ourselves. Beautiful. Big push press. Good, we are on minute 2. Stick with me. Nice and strong. We've only got one more complex after this. Stay with me. Nice and strong. Knees over ankles. Big push press. Breathe it out. And again, let's go. Sumo squat. Bringing it up. Curtsy lunge. Only go to the depth that you are comfortable. Push. Let's go in for a row. Alternating. Good, last one. Last minute. Big push. Big row. Let's see if we can get 2 more rounds in. Squat. Lift. Smile for me. We have got this. Push and row. Go again. I think this is our last round, our last complex. Lift. Big push. And row. And rest. Whew. Slightly earlier rest on that one. But I don't know about you, but I definitely needed it. Now I'm starting to get the sweats on. Get your breath back. Heart is pumping. Grab a drink if you need one. Keep breathing. So we've got one more round now, one more complex, and you are done for the day. You are absolutely done. So that was just over, well, just under 30 minutes session. Are we ready? Remember, take your time if you're feeling fatigued, if you're not quite getting a hold of it, if you're getting a little bit tired, that's okay. Are we ready? Let's go back into feet nice and wide. Sit back in, come all the way up, and alternating. Beautiful. Nice big push. Alternating row. Let's go again. So hopefully you feel a little bit refreshed now. These exercises seem a lot stronger when you've had a little bit of a pause. Your technique improves, stamina improves. Hopefully technique, even though I just did a row, I'm supposed to do alternating. Whoops. Beautiful. Good. Big push. Alternating. I remember now. Into our second minute. Let's go. Squat. So remember, depth depends on you. Whatever you prefer. Alternating. Come back in. Whew. Take your time if you need it. Get your breath back. Stay strong as you push over single arm. And again, we're in our third minute. Keep it strong, keep it with me. And again, lift, row, go again. Elbows high, just to give you that little bit of leverage when you squat. Big push press, push into the feet, alternating. Beautiful. And rest. Whew. I'm pretty sure I cut that short on that last one, but I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you were able to get in that extra strength training session that you needed today and you feel good after it. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to hit the notification bell, and I'll see you on the mat very soon. Sending lots of love.